Good morning, friends. Welcome back to our management science class. And this is the last class of our MS. Let me share some share screen to you. So we have completed almost of our subject. So today's last class. In the 16th unit already we discussed MISM, architecture, TKM, Six Sigma, CMM, product life cycle and supply chain management, ERP, BPO, benchmarking. Right? Today's class we need to discuss the last three small topics: benchmarking, balance scorecard, and business process reengineering. These three topics we need to discuss now, and then we will end up this session with these three topics. So this is the last class of our MS. Okay, let us start the topic. Okay, benchmarking. So here, just look at this slide. Benchmarking the process and balances scorecard. The meaning and the smallest diagram given by the Robert Kaplan and David Norton, right? And next last topic, business process reengineering, the meaning and some business process reengineering process, and the benefits of benchmarking as well as BPR, business process reengineering, right? These are the slides. So look at here, benchmarking. So benchmarking means simply set the targets. Setting the targets is called as here benchmarking, right? So here, first of all, to set the target, first of all, we need to focus upon the company resources and the company chairmans and board of directors, their view, their perception about their company, right? So after completion and of knowing the perceptions of the board of directors and the resources and capabilities having by the company, then we need to set the targets. That is called as here benchmarking. So benchmarking is simply means to set the targets to the organization. So here we have the process. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stages we have. So planning stage, analysis stage, integration stage, action stage, and maturity stage. These are the 5 stages we have. And these things, look at here, PPTs. These are the sub activities or sub functions are concentrated in these different stages. So first of all, to fix the targets, first stage here, planning. So planning stage means here first step, identify what to benchmark. So what to benchmark, what is target, and how our company compare with another company's targets. So our company performance and compare with other companies' performance levels. So here benchmark means the setting the targets based upon the comparison of another company's benchmarks or targets. So compare with our performances and other company performances, our profits and sales range and other companies' profits and sales range, and our performance levels and other companies' performance levels. Just comparison between other companies and set our targets based upon these all things, right? So here, that's the point here, identify what to benchmark. So what company we need to compare with, and what type of activities and what type of business functions and functional areas and for performance levels with other companies' functional areas and performance levels. So identify the what company we need to compare and what type of functionalities and performance levels we need to compare with that particular company. That is the first point. Identify what to bench. So that is the meaning. Next, find benchmarking partners. So here exactly benchmarking partner means comparing organizations. Suppose KHNT, so comparison with KITS and comparison with RVRJC and comparison with VV80. So these VV80 KITS and RVR, these are the benchmarking partners. So our college performance compare with RVRJC performance levels and our college comparison with KITS college performance levels. So that is the example, right? Find the benchmarking partners. So partners means here comparison organization, compare organization, right? So our organization compare with others. That other organizations are called as here partners. And next, determine the data collection method and collection the data. So finalization or fixation of the data collection. What type of data we need to collect for comparison, for comparisons like selection processes or finding processes or manufacturing processes or selling processes or satisfaction of the customers and the related activities. These are the different examples or different tasks we need to compare with other colleges, other companies. Those factors, those data is here. So determine the data collection method and collected data based upon these factors, right? These three things are concerned here. The planning phase, identify what to bench, in compare identify the benchmark partners, every to compare and determine the data collection, what type of data and what type of information and what type of criteria or what type of business activities we need to compare with partners and collect the data. These all things are considered here planning stage. And next stage is here analysis. So analysis means just review or checking it. Determine the current performance gaps and project the future performance levels. So these two are concerned here analysis of part. So these two will appear after completion of this first stage. So determine the current performance levels. So just comparison and determine present our performance levels and compare with other companies performance levels. If gap is there, identify those gap, that gap. That is the point here, current performance gap. So here gap between our company performance and other company performances, right? So identify the gap between our company performance and other company performances of particular tasks. Next, project means estimate or predict future performance levels of our company. Just estimation, just forecast. So set our future performance levels based upon this gap, based upon current performance gap. Then we need to estimate our future performance levels. These two are concerned here, this analysis part. And the third stage here is where integration part. So in this integration part, we have two substeps. So communicate findings and again acceptance and establish functional goals. So communicate findings. So here already first two stages, we determine our gap and we forecast or we estimate the future performance levels. These two are the findings here. So communicate these findings to all our companies, to all employees of our organization, and again acceptance and gain the acceptance by the top level management. And next, after accomplish or after acceptance given by the top level management, then we need to establish functional goals. Functional goals means business future activities we need to design for fill this gap and achieve these future performance levels. So for these two purposes, we need to establish functional goals. So these two are comes under this integration phase or stage of benchmarking process. And the fourth process of benchmarking is the action. So here after completion of this establishment of functional goals, then we need to implement these goals. That's why we need to develop action plans, future course of actions we need to develop. And then these action plans should be implemented by the employees of our organization. So implement specific actions and monitor the progresses. So to attain to fill this gap and estimate these future performance levels, to achieve these performance levels, we need to establish functional goals. Based upon these functional goals, we should develop the action plans, and we should implement these action plans, right? And just we need to check our progresses, our action plans. Next, recalibrate our benchmarks. Just once again, we need to check the benchmarks and compare with other companies. And the last stage is here maturity. So attain the leadership position and fully integrated practices into the processes. So this is the final edge. So up to here, we can reach our goals. That is to fill this gap, and we reach the future performance levels up to this stage. So attain the leadership position in the market and fully integrated practices into the processes. So this is the few steps we have in the benchmarking. So benchmarking, right? So in this benchmarking advantages, already I mentioned in the last slide, benefits of benchmarking, right? So this is a small topic, benchmarking process. Now coming to the second topic, balanced scorecard. Balanced scorecard. Right. So here, balanced scorecard is one of the techniques to improve our company's performance. So here it was developed by Harvard Business Review article. The balanced scorecard measures the drive performance. It was developed by Kaplan and Norton. Kaplan and Norton. They gave a model also. This is the model. So it is given by the Robert Kaplan and David Norton. So here, look at this thing. So the balanced scorecard, simply BSC, is a strategic planning and management system that organizes users to communicate what they are trying to accomplish, what they are trying to complete, or they are trying to finish, and align the day-to-day works that everyone is going to with strategy. So day-to-day works is doing with the strategies, and prioritize the projects and products and services, prioritize and measure the monitoring progresses towards strategic targets, measure our actual performance, and measure our processes and our progresses towards strategic target. So these are the major benefits from balanced scorecard, right? So finally, it was developed by Robert Kaplan and next David Norton in the year of 1992. So this balanced scorecard is meant to improve the efficiency levels of the organizations, right? So they gave this model. Look at here, this image. So here we have 4 types of components we have. So first one, financial, customer related strategies, and learning and growth strategies, and internal business processes and their strategies. So here we need to balance these 4 things. We need to balance these 4 things. Then only our company will achieve the targets and our company will have the efficiency levels, more efficiency levels. So we need to balancing between these 4 things, right? First of all, finance. So finance means monetary, money or investment plans. So here, objectives, measures, targets, and initiatives. So financial related objectives. What are the financial related objectives we have? And what are the steps we need to take to measure, to check the financial performances, like how to measure, how to check our incomes and how to measure our expenses also, expenses, and what are the targets we have in the particular financial decisions, financial needs, and what are the steps we need to take to develop or to improve the performance of the financial aspect. So these are the initiatives, means the necessary steps taken by the company to improve financial performance. And a target means here we have some targets to develop our financial improvements, and measures, incomes and expenses and their measures related to the financial matters. And objectives, what are the objectives we need to have for the purpose of improvement of the financial needs of the company. So this is the finance. And next, customers point of view. Second segment is yes, customers. So what are the objectives we have to satisfy the customers, right? And what are the necessary steps we need to take to create awareness about our product in the mind of the customers? How to satisfy the customers, how to create the awareness about the customers, our product, and how to teach and how to use our product. Just teach them how to use our product to the customers. So these are the major objectives for the purpose of improve the customer satisfaction levels. And measures. So here measures means checking the each and every tasks which are related to the customer point of view, customer satisfaction levels, right? So check our performances and compare with the competitors' performances to attract the customers. So just checking some of the methods and activities to balancing the customers. Next, targets. So fix the targets to satisfy the customers and fix the targets to retain the customers also, retain the customers. And initiatives means here, take the remedial actions for the purpose of satisfaction and retain the customers. This is the second segment. And coming to the third thing, we need to prepare vision and strategies for learning and growth of our organization. So objectives. What are the objectives we have to develop our organization? For this purpose, what we need to learn and what we need to do for the growth. What we need to learn and what we need to grow. What we need to do for the growth of our organization. Right? Those are the objectives. And check our actual performances with planned performance and compare with the last and past results and present results, right? Based upon these two and estimate the future results. So for this purpose, we need to have learn specific things and do for business development growth. Next, initiatives mean what are the necessary and remedial steps we need to take for these learning and growth aspects. And the last thing is here, internal business processes. Already I told you a number of times, we have the 4 departments: finance, HR, marketing, production. And finance and its related activities, HR and its related activities, marketing and related activities, production and its related activities. These all things and its related activities are terms of where internal business processes. So here also we need to set some targets or objectives, and we need to check each and every internal business processes, and we need to fix some internal business process and their performance improvements targets, and we need to take remedial steps to improve internal business processes, right? So these are the 4 things and 4 most common factors or aspects we need to balance. We need to balancing these 4 things. That is balance scorecard by Robert Kaplan and David Norton, right? So each thing having objectives, measures, targets, and initiatives. So these things are the same for these 4 aspects. So it was developed by Robert Kaplan and David Norton. So this is all about balanced scorecard, BSc, in 1992, right? Now the last topic of 6th unit as well as our management science subject, right? So business process reengineering. So it was developed by Michael Harner. Michael Harner. Michael Harner published the article Reengineering Work. This is the article name. Don't do, don't automate or obliterate in 1990. So it is a article name. It was published in as a publication, right? So here the BPR concept further with James Chomsky, of which they published the famous book like Reengineering the Company, a manifesto for business revolution in 1993. Right? This process reengineering simply means, look at here, the business process reengineering. So first of all, understand reengineering. Reengineering means redesign, replanning, right? Redesigning of business processes, replanning of business processes. That is called BPR, business process reengineering. Reengineering means just replan, redesign, relocate, right? Again we plan, again we design. That is called as here redesign, reengineering. So reengineering of our business all processes. Business process means already I told you 4 departments and their activities: finance, HR, marketing, production. These are the 4 departments and its internal activities. Internal activities are called as here business processes. So here replan or redesign, reconstruct of these all business activities: finance, marketing, HR, production, and its activities are redesigned, reframed, re-prepared, replanned. That is called as here business process reengineering simply. Okay, so this is the process. So first one here, create vision. So here vision means we need to prepare and we need to set a clear target, right? So after completion of set the target, then select a suitable team. So to reach our target, so which one is the best team? So select a suitable employees and team. After selecting team and after setting the vision or a target, then we need to select and understand the current processes, current business processes, current activities of business, financial activities, marketing activities, HR activities, production activities. Just we need to understand the present activities performed by our company. And next, develop new processes for the purpose of to achieve this target. So develop new processes. So these are the existed processes we understood. Then we need to develop a new processes for achieving of our target and then implement new processes. So these developed processes here we should implement. So implement these developed new processes here with the help of 4 departments and coordination of all employees and the employers, right? And then evaluate. So evaluate means just check our actual performance with the planned performance and take the remedial actions if any gap is there. That is the evaluation process. After completion of this stage, then automatically we achieve this target. This is the re-engineering process. Create a target, select a suitable team, and understand present activities performed by our company, and develop new companies, new processes, and implement these developed activities, and check the performance of these two, planned performance and actual performance. If gap is there, take the remedial actions. Up to now, we can reach the target. So this is the business process reengineering. Business process reengineering process, right? And finally, benefits of benchmarking as well as BPR. And these benefits are also for not only BPR and suppose MIS, MRP, JIT system, TQM, Six Sigma, CMM, SCM, ERP, BPO, benchmarking, balance scorecard, business process engineering, whatever technique it is, whatever method it is, right? These are the benefits, common benefits to every contemporary issue, each and every method, right? So we can explain and we can write these all points with all the 12 topics of our 6th unit, right? So benefits of all these new methods. So first one is increase productivity is the first benefit. Increase productivity by using these 12 methods as well as benchmarking, BPR or all other methods. We have increase in productivity. So productivity means produce more with minimum cost is called as here productivity. So we can increase our productivity levels and improve quality and customer focus. So improves in our product quality, service quality, and our all business activities and their performance also qualitative. So improve the qualities in our customer service as well as product qualities and customer focus, and improve the competitive positions. So if competition is there, but we need to gain more, we need to gain high profits through these all types of methods. Next, implement the new technologies in our organization. Next, the business activities and the results or sales or profits or expansions, whatever it is, quickness we have. Next, increase the efficiency and reduce the risk levels. So increase the efficiency in our all performances and reduce the all types of risks like sales down, low profits, and risk from the competitions and risk from the government. These all things are reduced through all these contemporary issues. And next, compliances and transparency. Transparency means having clear and simply clear-cut sense we have. Next, employee satisfaction. The employees will gain satisfaction, right, from the company. And customer focus. Just we need to observe the customer attitudes and customer mindset, and we need to give suitable product to the customers. And this product should satisfy the needs and wants of the customers. And last thing is here, sustainability. Sustainability means the ability to maintain at a certain rate of level, ability to maintain certain rate or level of our company. So these are the few benefits from our benchmarking as well as all these things, right? So up to now we discussed MIS, MRP, JIT system, TQM, Six Sigma, CMM, SCM, ERP, BPO, benchmarking, balance scorecard, and business process reengineering. These are the 12 topics already I told you. Once again, I want to repeat. These are the 12 methods at present the companies are doing. So through these all things, the company will achieve the targets within a short period of time. So if company is now going to decline, by using these things, these 12 topics or 12 methods, the company will have the higher profits and higher sales, right? So thanks for listening, guys. Okay, bye. Okay, guys. Thanks for listening. Up to now, we discussed balance scorecard, benchmarking, business process reengineering. These topics we discussed now, right? So thanks for listening, guys. Stay home, stay safe, be careful with corona, and be well prepared for your some exams. And thanks for listening. First unit to sixth units. Okay, already I send you 6 units materials and 6 units PPTs also. I posted in Google Classroom. Okay, be careful with exams and with corona. Thanks for listening, guys. Bye.